Hello everyone, my name is Imran Bashir, Technical Marketing Engineer from Cisco Systems, and we're here to talk about Cisco Byod offering that is offered as part of Cisco Identity Services Engine. Starting from Ise 1.1 MNR, we started offering Byod, and from 1.3 and onwards, the flows are substantially enhanced, which also includes an internal CA. So let's go over some of the highlights of what is part of Byod. First of all, it provides very easy and secure access to the network from any device. So when employees or contractors bring their personal devices to the network, your network has not seen those devices before. So the ability for ICE to automatically detect it's a personal device versus a corporate and put that device or the user through the simple steps of onboarding the device. Now it does provide better security because it minimizes the risk of devices connecting to the network. The moment these devices connect to the network, we will register those devices inside ISC. Again, it's very flexible. No matter you come from wired or wireless, the device will go through the onboarding process. There's no need to put this burden on IT anymore because the user does walk through simple onboarding processes to get the device connected on the network. If you wish, you can also put a certificate on the device and then the device can connect back seamlessly using the certificate or the protocol underlying the certificate is ETLS. Now we also make those certificates published by ISC. You do have the ability to use an external CA and still provision the certificates onto those devices with your own PKI system. Now, if you look at the flow towards the top of the slide, pretty much the moment user connects to the network, ICE will put them through simple onboarding process. We will tell you right up front what is involved in this process. And once the device is registered and it's completed, ICE will connect this device back onto the network using the new protocol, or even if you've pushed a new SSID and device can connect back with that SSID. Some more capabilities that comes in, we talked about full onboarding onto the network. It also has an internal CA, and it also has something called a Mydevices portal as part of BYD offering. When you connect and register your device to the network, the users can always go back to their own personalized portal and then manage their devices from the portal. For example, in the event of device being lost or stolen, you can simply go back and unregister that device from the network or provide limited access until you find the device. Now we do integrate with MDM vendors as well as part of BYD offering, and there are many MDM vendors we work with, but that will be a separate discussion. Now let's go through the end user experience. So this is the Ise 2.0 main screen. I will turn on the live log so we can see what are the authentications that are happening on the network. So first of all, you can see there's no device connected. We will pull our iPad and then try to connect that iPad to the network. So let's go to the settings and look at the SSID. And in this case, I'll be using my corporate SSID to connect my personal device. But the moment I'll use my corporate credentials and ICE will know it's a personal device because it has not seen the device before, it will push me through the onboarding process. So I connected my corporate SSID BYD COP35, just putting my credentials in. And in backend, it's using Microsoft Active Directory as an identity store. And you can obviously see that it's using MSCHAP v2 for authentication. So the first certificate I'm getting is an ICE unsigned certificate because it's my lab machine. If it's a signed certificate, you will not get this warning. So there you go, I'm connected to my network. The next logical thing I'll do is to open my browser and let's say we'll try to access yahoo.com. So once I click on yahoo.com, since ICE notes is a personal device, it walks the user through 3 simple steps of onboarding. You can see right up front, it tells you that these are the steps you'll go through. So let's start the BYD provisioning. I'm going to click on Start button. It asks me to enter my device name. I'm just going to call it an iPad. You can put an additional description. Now do notice that the device ID, which is the MAC address, is automatically picked up by IAC as part of your authentication. And we can use that to register the device into the network. At this point, ICE will say that we will be pushing some profiles and certificates on device. I'm going to click on that. This is the first profile that's coming in. Let's install this profile. It's nothing but a certificate on the device, so ICE can go back and push additional profiles. So at this point, I'm pushing two profiles. One is a certificate profile, which is ETLS configuration, and the other one is configuring the SSID on this device, so it connects back using that profile and the SSID you prefer, which is my corporate SSID. So there you go, it pushing a certificate, generating key, and we're almost done here. Now if I go back to that page, it'll tell the user that your provisioning is complete successfully, and also flips your Wi-Fi network so you can connect back using ETLS now, because you do have a certificate for authentication. At this point, if I try to hit yahoo.com, I will have access as per policy. Let's look at the live log, and under live log, you saw earlier that we had BYD provisioning policy, but now this could be a full permanent access if you don't have MDM. It's not dependent. But typically after BYD, people put devices to MDM onboarding for additional provisioning. Now at this point, we'll show you some of the Mydevices portal. So you can see that portal is customized. You can change logo, colors, themes, and much more. So I logged in with my same corporate credentials. I can have it accept an AUP, which I did. Now this is the device that we just registered. You can see the name, description, and the MAC address. If I click on the device, I can see there are many functions that is offered by the device. For example, lost and stolen, or delete. These are the things that are offered by ICE natively. Now, if you're hooked up to an MDM provider with ISE, you can see some additional provisioning things. For example, pin lock or unenroll or full wipe, that is part of the MDM offering. But as you can see, that user can manage the entire device for ICE as well as MDM from the same portal. So now we will go and click on, let's say, lost, and you can see that it'll tell the user that the device will be marked as lost and it will have less access. If I go back to my page, I can see the device is marked as lost, and even in my live log, we've pushed a new policy through ICE which limits access of this device to just like a blacklist portal. It tells user the device is marked or stolen. Now if I look at the user experience, go back on the iPad and let's try to go to some website. You can see that's the message the user will get, that it's marked as stolen, please contact your administrator. So again, no need for IT involvement, you can just manage the device through your portal. We can also go back and mark the device as reinstate in case you find the device. So let's do that. Click on reinstate, the device is marked back as registered. On the device itself, you can see that we can access a network again. And even under live log, you'll see that the device does have the right access as per employee policy. This concludes the demo. Thank you for watching.